It's Ronnie, licensed realtor in DC, Maryland, and Virginia, and I'm back with another down payment assistance video. So today we're talking about birdseed.org. Now, Birdseed is a nonprofit organization that offers down payment assistance in the form of grants for Black, Indigenous persons of color. Now, when it comes to first-time home buyers assistance, like I always say in most videos, grants are always the best because once you get them, you do not have to pay them back. And that is the case for this grant that is offered by birdseed.org. Now, just to get to some of the data points, there is no minimum credit score. They are a nonprofit, so they're not going to qualify you for this grant based on your credit score. Now, this grant is more so geared towards individuals that are already pre-approved by a mortgage lender. Reason being, once the funds are awarded, you have 120 days to use them. You have to pretty much be ready or have a home in mind that you're interested in, because after 120 days, it's one of those types of situations where it's like you use it or you lose it. Now, the income threshold, you have to make $150,000 or less. You have to be purchasing in the DC metropolitan area. So that includes DC, that includes PG County, Montgomery County, the entire DMV, also Virginia. Now, you must be a first-time home buyer, and they may also ask for your last year's tax return just to prove that your income is below $150,000. And lastly, you have to submit a one-page essay on how will Birdseed support your first-time home buying journey. Now, we'll put a link to their website in the description and also the application. The application is fairly simple, and on the application it states, our second round of 2023 will be open until September 30th. So you have until September 30th to apply for this. We plan to announce the grant awards for this round by October 30th. Please note that our funds are limited and we are only able to award grants to a small number of applications, but we want all of our applicants to be able to purchase a home. We compile resources on our websites to assist in the home buying process. The grant is intended for applicants who will be able to close on a home within 120 days of the grant award. Applicants should be ready to complete the home buying process. Thank you for your interest in the Birdseed Housing Justice Grant. Now, the application is fairly simple. They ask for the applicant's name, email, and what is the best number to reach you at. And then they'll ask where you currently live. So you can either be in the DC area, that includes the entire DMV, or the Philadelphia area. Of course, they'll ask you for your current address, how many years have you lived at this address, and how would you describe yourself? Which, when they ask you, how would you describe yourself? American Indian, Indigenous, Native American, Asian American, Pacific Islander, Black or African American, Hispanic or Latinx. Next, they'll ask, what is the age range of you or your co-applicant? Are you pre-approved for a mortgage? Are you a first-time home buyer? If married, does your spouse own a home, or does a family member who will be living with you own a home? Will this home be your primary residence? What is your combined pre-tax household yearly income? If you are awarded a grant, can you verify your stated income with a copy of your last year's tax return? How many dependents will be living with you? Do you have funds to contribute to the down payment and closing costs for your home purchase? Will the requested amount be enough to clear the pathway to purchasing a home within 120 days? Is there another source of down payment support available to you? Are there any resources you need to pursue buying a home? In an effort to be as inclusive and diverse as possible, we would also like to ask about any disabilities or conditions you may have that have lasted or are likely to last for 6 months or more. Were you able to complete this application on your own, or did you need assistance? Are you or your co-applicant an artist, cultural producer, artisan, or creative entrepreneur? Are you or your co-applicant a returning citizen? Are you or your co-applicant an immigrant? What is the highest level of education you or your co-applicant? Are you the first in your family to purchase a home? Does this home purchase allow you to stay in the area? Are you planning to purchase a home from a family member so the home purchase allows the home to stay in the family? Are you or your co-applicant the descendant of an American enslaved individual? How will Birdseed support your first-time home buying journey? How did you hear about the Birdseed Housing Justice Grant Program? Have you applied for Birdseed Housing Justice Grant in a prior round? So the application is fairly short, simple, and to the point. Again, they may ask for your last year's tax return, and you will need an essay that you can attach to the application. So if you ever have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. My information is always below, and there's always a form in the description that you can fill out, and I will contact you. Again, it's Ronnie, licensed realtor in DC, Maryland, and Virginia. And if you ever have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Thanks for watching.